Hello YouTube, welcome back to my 11th video on Python 3.7. Today I'll be talking about breaks and comments in our code. So breaks and comments are both really important things in our code, and I'll be teaching you guys what they are as well as how to use them. So to start, let's make a number called user number. Oops. And I'm setting mine equal to 130. You guys can make whatever you want. And also, I just want you guys to see, when I'm making my variables, I usually have like the first letter lowercase and the second word of my variable uppercase. This is called camel case, and I'd recommend you guys start using this kind of syntax when you make your multi-word variables. That's a suggestion. You guys don't need to do that. It's not necessary. So let's start off by making a little for statement. So for n in range, and then suppose 1001. Oh, cool. So as of now, just to explain what's happening. Just to explain what's happening, we're going to suppose that the user gave us a user inputted a number of 130, and that suppose we just cannot see what it is, and we're making a little simulation to guess what the user's number is. So in this example, we have the user's number is equal to 130, and then for n in range, we're going to do this. And then we're going to say if n is user number, and then another colon, and then print n. Okay. And when we run this, it says for n in user number, it's invalid syntax. If n, oops, it's not n, okay, it's just, yeah. That makes a lot more sense. So when we're looking through this, it's saying 130 is our answer, okay? But since our number was only 130 and the numbers that we were searching through was 1001, even after we found that our number was 130, it's going to keep looping through for a long time after we're finished. So this will take a lot of memory out of our computer, and this is generally looked down upon. So something that we can do to save some memory on our computer is just write the word break at the end. So B-R-E-A-K. Okay. So even if you click break at the end, it's going to give us the same exact answer, but an added bonus is once we get to 130, we're going to stop going through this loop. We're not going to keep on going through this loop after we get to 130. So that's a benefit of doing this. Okay. Now suppose our number, instead of 1001, 130. Okay. Now since we know that user number is break, now that we know the user number is 130, I'm going to do something called comment out this code. So if I use the hashtag symbol, it's going to comment out this code. So all this means is the break is gone. And comments are usually good for like stuff, for pieces of code that you don't necessarily need now, but you might need in the future. So you just want to comment it out so you can always reference back to it, or just for notes to help you remember what each line does. Like for example, I might just do comments over here for all of my lines of code. It's like suppose this is just going to mean make variable equal to 20 to 130, and then maybe for this next line, I'm going to say, like loop through loop, maybe loop through user number 131 times, and just going on and on and on, so I can, when I reference back to this code, I'll be able to know what's happening. Okay, this is actually a really smart thing that you guys should try to get used to doing, because when you're making some really big programs and you're like takes you months at a time to make, when you're referencing back to some of your old code, you might just forget what's happening and stuff. So making comments at the end will really just help you out. Okay. Now those are just both single line comments. Okay. Now, in addition to single line comments, there's also something called multi-line comments. And the way we do them in Python is it's just three forget the word, it's my tongue, quotes, 3 single quotes. So as you guys can see, anything between these two quotes, like they're all going to be ending up yellow. There's just going to be notes and there's a multi-line comment, okay? But anything after this quote, like the print, and then print maybe cows, and then we run this, we're going to get the word cows printed out to us. But as you guys can see, we initialized the variable user number to equal 130. Now suppose we're going to print user number out. User number. We're going to get an error. It's saying user number is not defined. Right here in the bottom, it says user number is not defined. The reason for this is even though we've initialized user number over here, since it's in the comment, Python is skipping over all of this nonsense, going straight to your print line. And since user number is in the comment, Python will not see it. So suppose I take user number out of the comment. Now when I'm seeing this and I run this, it's not, delete all this comment for a second. Oops. Yeah, so now that we do this, it's now equal to 130 when we're printing user number. Okay, so hopefully you guys understood something from this video. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and a comment down below. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.